Hi, my name is Cal Ketchum. I'm the superintendent at West Valley School here, and just wanted to give you parents a brief update on what's going on here at West Valley School and what we're looking at in the future. First of all, it's hard to believe, but we're already done with week 3 here. Smoke's rolling in, and we've had some issues with that, but for the most part, kids have been great. And I just want to send out some thank yous to the kids and the great job that they've done coming back to school and wearing their masks and being real troopers with that, and just really no problems at all with any of the kids. And so that's been great. So that's a real testament to you as parents too, for doing the right thing and making sure that that your kids are masked up or have a face shield on. And so really just thank you for that. And you parents have been very supportive too, just doing a great job wearing masks when you need to, and drop off area out front has been great. Really doing a great job. Just continue reminder to pull forward as far as you can before letting your kids out. And you've done a great job of staying in the cars and just getting the kids out and doing a real smooth job with that. So just a big thank you. That makes it a lot easier, in the mornings and afternoons. For pickup and drop off, for those kinds of things. So, and I just want to say the staff is super excited to have kids back. They're just big smiles on their faces, even though you can't always see them with the masks on. But they're just super, super excited to have kids back and be in the classrooms with them. And even though we're under these tight guidelines and whatnot, we're super, super proud of the efforts that the staff has made and are continuing to make as the year goes on. So I don't want this to, we certainly don't want this to become the new normal. Don't even like really saying that new normal thing with the mask, but we're just real proud of everybody for the efforts that they're doing and keeping up with that. And that carries over into our sports too. So right now we got football and volleyball going on, and we have been able to have parents and spectators at the game. So that's been really good too. And for the most part, that's gone really well. We did have a little incident at one of our football games, but it wasn't with our West Valley parents, and the parents really that were there from West Valley stepped up and tried to handle the situation. And the coaches were great, and the administration at Kellogg or middle school there, not Kellogg, sorry, Kalispell Middle School was great and did a really good job, handling the situation. So for the most part, you've done a great job and really complied with the mask ordinance, and that's fantastic. And that really helps the kids, because then they get to play the games, and that's what we want them to be able to keep somewhat normal lives too. So just want to give you an update, a little bit of what's going on. Middle school parents in particular, we put together a survey, quick survey, won't take you very long to do. We need to know a few things. We're looking at the possibility of having our middle school students come back full time in the beginning of October. And we would like us for you to do a quick survey for us. And we need that information. We really need that information to be able to put together a great plan for the kids coming back. And just a couple of questions in that survey. One, if we come back full time, we've got of course, we've already got the in-person learning going on and the online learning going on. So what we'll need to know is if we go to full time back with the middle school kids, what are your plans for your students? So would you continue with in-person learning? Would you want to go to online learning? We're going to need to ask a bus question. This is going to just be a yes or no, for the most part, bus question. And it's, will your students be riding, your kids be riding the bus the majority of the time? And that's going to be really necessary for us because our buses so far have not had to run on an AM, twice in the AM and twice in the PM schedule. So if we add the middle schoolers back full time, that will change, and we'll need to make plans for that. So I normally wouldn't encourage people to drop off their kids and pick them up as much in the mornings. I encourage them to ride the bus because of the congestion out front. But if at all possible, if we do go back full time in October, it would be great if some of you can continue to drop off your kids and do that in a quick fashion. So that survey will come out today. This is Friday, the 18th. We'll get that out to you as well as this video. And so, we just need to know those simple things. And as we go forward, I'll keep this short. We haven't had any cases that we know of at West Valley. So far, there have been several schools in the area that have, and I've been in contact with the Flathead Health Department pretty regularly to update that. I think we have 13 known cases of student-age kids here in the Valley right now, and that, of course, adds context to that. But one of the reasons we feel pretty safe about bringing kids back, or hopefully the board will decide that, is that the contact tracing has become pretty efficient, and so schools here haven't had to close down. The only one that's had to close down in the state, well, at least around here, is Great Falls High School. Had to close down for a couple of days. They had 10 cases, I think, just in one of their schools. So we haven't had to do that yet, and we hope we don't. And that's one of the fears about opening back up full time, is that, if we do have cases, it's going to, those kids will be closer together. So in the middle school right now, we wouldn't have too much contact tracing to do if we had a case, because the kids are spread far enough apart where not too many of them would have to be quarantined. But we bring all the kids back, that wouldn't necessarily be the case anymore, because they'll be a lot closer together. So those are just some things to think about. Just so you know, we are scheduling a board meeting for Wednesday, September 23rd at 5 o'clock. It's a special board meeting that will be an in-person one in the library. It's pretty limited space in there, so not too many people will be able to attend in person, but we will have the online ability to as well. And we're working out the kinks on that. I know most of you were able to get on last time, but there were a few that weren't. So we have that worked out, and we feel pretty good about making sure that people will be able to get online if they need to. So at that date, the board, one of the action items on that board meeting will be for the board to decide whether middle school students are coming back to full-time in-person learning on what we think will be October 5th at that particular time, which is a Monday. So just so you know that, again, just real quickly, we're going to send that survey out to you, the middle school parents only, and we need that information back. So please, get it back to us quick. I think we put on there by the 23rd, we'd like that information back, and that would really help us to understand and be able to formulate plans for coming back with kids full time. So thanks for all you do. Appreciate all your efforts, and just keep working hard with your kids, and keep masking up, and we'll be able to keep school open for hopefully the whole school year. So thanks again. Appreciate all your efforts, and fill out that survey for us so we can get that information recorded and help us set up our plans for the future. Thanks again. Appreciate all you do.